A very warm greetings to all our viewers. So last week, first the market went down a bit as we were expecting 21,500 or below that, and then it took a turn and ended the week on a fairly bullish note. So Hussein, how are you?
Hi, sir. How are you?
Great, great, great. So let's see what is the outlook for the coming week. Let's get on to that.
Yes, sir. Let's do a recap of where we had met
Sure.
and what exactly happened, right? So we had met. I'm just going to hit the replay button, and this would be exactly where we were. Okay.
Mhm.
We had assumed, based on the information that we had taken certain assumptions, and we had taken two cases. Okay. The first case that we had taken, that if we continue to see thrust to the top side,
Mhm.
just keep in mind that we have this 21,790 and 285 level. If this is taken out, we will continue to move to the upside.
Right.
However, if we take a sharp fall from here, there are chances that keep an eye on 21,629. If
Yes.
that is taken out, we may go below 21,500. This was Monday, right? We made a higher high, we moved to the top side, but then we saw thrust to the downside,
Yes.
right? So in essence, apna case 2 was in play. We made a 5-wave pattern, as I have explained in the past. Let me switch off the candles here. That when we analyze corrections always take a form of 3, 5, 7, or 9 waves, right? So
Yeah.
as we saw this thrust to the downside, this pattern over here, you have wave C that has taken more price than wave A and has taken more price than wave E. In essence, we formed a neutral triangle. As soon as the BD trend line was broken, which gave us two-stage confirmation, we know that for the time being, the market is going to be in a bullish sentiment. We can also see that this sell zone that we had given of 790 to 835 was taken out, and the market made a high of 21,928.
Correct.
So now, based on this information, what can we look for in the coming week? I'm going to shift my chart to the day time frame. So what happens in NeoWave now, that we are always looking कि thrust कहाँ आ रहा है, ठीक है? When we see thrust in a particular direction ना, हमें पता है कि वहां पे कुछ नया स्टार्ट हुआ है या तो कुछ पुराना खत्म हुआ है. Okay? ये था on this day, that was 20th of December, we had this some 550 point fall.
Right.
Okay? We knew कि this was a thrust to the downside, यहाँ पे कुछ नया start हुआ है.
Correct.
This wave over here, and I will just call out the number 20,973 to 21,835. That is still here. Okay, from here until here. Sorry, 21,803 on the top side. Yeah. This wave was a reaction to this fall, right? We had also predicted this in one of our videos, and we had said कि on 75 minutes कि ये strong B बनने की ताकत रखता है.
Yes.
It is possible, if you remember.
Yeah.
In many videos, I have also mentioned that when we see a corrective wave, we expect it to subdivide because corrections subdivide. Okay? अभी क्या हुआ है सर कि we had this strong move up, we had this dip up to 38%.
Yes.
Now, when I say 38%, I'm saying from 20,973 to this 21,800 odd जो भी नंबर है, आप मैग्नेट लगा के भी फीबो लगाएंगे, आप देखेंगे this dip is about 38%. Okay?
Which pretty much
reaction,
the criteria of that being of the same degree, that wave.
That is right. That is right. Yeah. This fall is 38%. So, अभी क्या है, so based on the wave that I have ना and seeing this thrust over here, मेरा initial reaction क्या होता है? ये मेरा A wave था, ये मेरा B wave हुआ, ये मेरा C wave हुआ. ठीक है? Just as I explained on the lower time frame when we saw that neutral triangle, I said एक BD trend line आप बना दीजिए. As soon as that gets cut, you can take your position for the long side.
Okay.
यहाँ पे हमें एक zero B trend line मिल जाता है.
Yes.
ठीक है? We have this thrust to the top side. What is the first case that I want to see? Okay. We are considering this as a flat pattern and a C failure. अगर ये workout होता है तो.
Mhm.
If we get two-stage confirmation. Now, when I say two-stage confirmation, यहाँ पे अगर मैं B wave को खत्म करता हूँ, as this leg has crossed this high, I have stage one confirmation.
Yes.
जब ये trend line, ये zero B trend line जब कटेगा, which is at approximately 22,080 आप पकड़ के चलिए ना, 80-85, 20,080-85.
Yeah.
अगर ये मेरा
22,000,
कट जाता है 22,000, I'm
almost
sorry,
22,100, right, roughly.
fair enough, sir. 22,100 आप पकड़ के चलिए. अगर ये मुझे ये ट्रेंड लाइन ब्रीच करता है, आई विल से आई हैव टू स्टेज कंफर्मेशन. यहां पे मैंने जो सी फेलियर फ्लैट अज्यूम किया है, दैट इज एब्सोल्युटली करेक्ट. ठीक है? क्या होता है ना सर, व्हेन वी लुक एट आवर पैटर्न्स डे इन एंड डे आउट, हमें एक कॉन्ट्रा थॉट टू स्टे ऑब्जेक्टिव लेना पड़ता है. Okay, so when we take generally case 1 and case 2, why we do it? So that we can stay objective and we are not biased in our trading. We always prefer to see corrections subdivided. ठीक है? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to make one trend line over here. ठीक है?
Yep.
Let us take a hypothetical example, and I say hypothetical because ये हमें सिर्फ मंडे को ही दिखेगा. लेट अस से कि हम शायद तो चलिए ना थोड़ा गैप अप भी होते हैं, लेकिन ये जीरो भी ट्रेंड लाइन नहीं तोड़ते. ओके, वी डोंट गेट टू स्टेज कंफर्मेशन. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ कि ये जो वेव यहाँ बन रहा है, विच वाज फ्रॉम द बॉटम ऑफ 20,973 ऑनवर्ड्स ऑन 21st December, दिस इज स्टिल इन कंटिन्यूएशन. ठीक है? अगर ये समवेयर बिफोर दिस जीरो बी ट्रेंड लाइन यू टर्न लेता है ना, यहां से थ्रस्ट मार के नीचे आ जाता है, हमें घबराने की जरूरत नहीं. We were wanting a subdivided wave. You will just take this B leg, put it over here, and this C leg, you will look to trade it.
And that level, level would be around 21,700 on the downside when it is
So the
coming down.
expectation, all you need to do, sir, is take this FIBO, put it from the bottom. Let us assume it comes to 22,000, okay, on Monday. We'll take two cases. One we'll take where it opens flat. One we are saying that ठीक है, जहां पे भी खुलता है 22,000 तक जाता है और वहां से यू टर्न मारता है. We will expect 30 to 38%, which is 21,700 to 21,600. ठीक है? This is a part of case 2. So I just don't want our viewers to get confused. हमारा case 1 है कि हमें two stage confirmation मिल जाता है. This pattern is over. We will continue our movement to the top side.
Yes.
Second case, because we want to stay objective, we are saying, let us assume ये 22,000 तक जाता है, U-turn मारता है, 30 to 38% तक तो it is an expectation to be wave of same degree.
Yep.
We will be interested, as in this 30 to 38% level, which is 1,600 on lower side, will be an area of interest. We want to see what prices do over here. ठीक है? Other scenarios, let's say we open flat. अपना फीबो आप खाली ये हाई तक लेके जाइए, वो लेवल आपको आ जाता है ऑन डाउन साइड. दैट 30 to 38% लेवल इज 21,600 to 21,550. ये लेवल पे these levels become an area of interest. We want to see what prices will do over here. This continues to be our B wave and we will play for C. जब भी ये C wave, whether it gets over at 38% or might go slightly lower, just keep an eye for it. ये जब घूमेगा आपको थ्रस्ट दिखेगा।
So I think, would it be fair to say that unless we see 22,100 breaking, if that breaks, then, we are continuing the bull run and we
Absolutely,
continue
sir.
the upward trajectory. But if we see that it stops somewhere in that 22,000 or 22,050, that kind of number, and then there is a thrust downwards, breaks that, it can go even lower.
So like we have taken our case one, we have seen thrust to the top side. Okay.
Yes, yes.
We want two-stage confirmation, which will prove that the pattern that we have identified stands correct. Okay. In that case, my B will be here, my C will be here, 21,100 is taken out. I have no doubt in my mind, we are continuing our move to the top side without any ifs, ands, and buts.
Correct.
Okay. But we have to stay objective and we cannot trade if we are only biased.
Yes.
So I will observe what happens on Monday, where the price is open. Give it the first half an hour to see कि boss नीचे की तरफ कुछ thrust आ रहा है क्या, or is it just continuing to go up? अगर नीचे की तरफ thrust आया, रुक जाओ थोड़ा, ये डे टाइम फ्रेम है, you will get an entry. और आपको क्लैरिटी मिलेगा कि बड़े रेड कलर के कैंडल्स बन रहे हैं नीचे की तरफ. तो ये 21,600, 21,550 रिविजिट हो सकता है. मंडे ट्यूसडे इधर थोड़ा टाइम पास किया, थोड़ा नीचे आया, रुक गया. वेनेसडे थर्सडे ऑनवर्ड्स ये थ्रस्ट देके ऊपर की तरफ भागना शुरू किया. आपको पता है कि ये जो सी वेव हम सोच रहे हैं ये खत्म हो गया. देन यू प्ले फॉर द टॉप मूव.
So great. Wishing everyone a very, very happy trading week. And if you like our video, then please subscribe to our channel and also share and like it so that we get more viewers like you to the channel. With that,